Arsenal Fan TV, time for the player ratings. Going to run through it. Great performance, first of all, I've got to say, by Arsenal. You know, a little bit dodgy at the start. Watford, full credit to them. They closed us down. They came at us hard. And if they'd had their shooting boots on, they could have scored a couple of goals. But same with us as well. And in the end, I think, you know, our quality came through and we was able to get a great win. Let's get into the player ratings. In goal, Petr Cech, I thought he was absolutely solid. At no time was I worried that we were going to concede. Petr Cech for me today gets an 8 out of 10. Right back, Hector Bellerin, a fantastic performance by Hector Bellerin. Pace, recovery, you know, his defending was good. And he was almost like a right winger many times during the game, the way he got forward. Great runs. For me, Bellerin, fantastic performance, 8 out of 10. In the middle of the park, Laurent Koscielny was absolutely solid. He had one dodgy moment in the first half where we could have conceded from. So that's why I'm going to mark him down. But there was also one covering tackle he did where he did like an overhead kick, which was absolutely outstanding. I'm going to give Laurent Koscielny a 7 out of 10. Per Mertesacker, solid. Didn't really put a foot wrong. You know, there was one time when he got a bit out of pace, but we know he hasn't got any pace. But his positioning, as usual, was fantastic. 7 out of 10 for Per Mertesacker. Nacho Monreal, to me, was absolutely outstanding. Didn't put a foot wrong in that game today. I thought he was brilliant. For me, Monreal improves every game. He's just a first on the team sheet for me, one of them. Anyway, 8 out of 10 for Monreal. Francis Coquelin, a little bit of a quiet game for Coquelin. Had a few little dodgy moments in the first half, but improved in the second half. I'm going to give Coquelin a 6 out of 10. To Santi Cazorla, he's not going to get a lot of the headlines tonight, but I thought he was absolutely outstanding today. He just controlled the midfield. He kept it moving. He always had the ball. It was always him starting things off. I'm going to give Santi Cazorla 8 out of 10. Ozil, not his greatest of games. Again, assist, but a little bit dodgy in the first half. Improved in the second half. Looked like he might even have picked up a bit of an injury. But I'm going to give Mesut Ozil a 7 out of 10. Going to Aaron Ramsey. Listen, the guy, he's like a Duracell battery. He runs and runs and runs. Got a goal today. He deserved that because he put a lot of work in. If he'd have been a bit sharper, he would have had a goal in the first half as well. Aaron Ramsey, 7 out of 10. My man of the match has got to be Alexis Sanchez. Yet again, scores the vital goal. Look, he's been away with Chile at the other end of the world, playing against Peru where he scored twice and had an assist, playing against Brazil where he scored the winner, and then he comes against today in a real tight game. He changes it with a massive goal. Man of the match, Alexis Sanchez, 9 out of 10. Theo Walcott, a little bit quiet for Theo today. He didn't really get into the game at all. I'm going to give Theo a 6 out of 10. Olivier Giroud came on, scored a great goal, held the ball up well. I thought he played very well. Good performance by Giroud. Giroud, for me, gets a 7 out of 10, and that's only because he didn't play the full 90. Arteta wasn't on long enough for me to give him a rating, but listen, came on, did what he had to do, was solid. Same with Oxlade-Chamberlain. So both of them, they get a 6 out of 10 for me. But all in all, great performance. And somebody said in the last player ratings, Robbie, you've got to rate the manager as well. All right? They said rate the manager. I've got to rate the manager today. I reckon he got into them at half-time because they were not performing well. So the fact that they then came out in the second half and was able to win the game 3-0, hard place to come to. These guys have been defending really well. Manager gets an 8 out of 10. Those are the player ratings. Do you agree with me? Leave it in the comments below. What do you think? Who was your man of the match? Let me know. It's a great win away at Watford.
Laurent made an incredible clearance when Deeney squared it to Galo where it tap it. You know, so yeah, we roll a lot. They're saying on BBC Three Counties Radio that it could have been a penalty. We don't know, but we played to the whistle and we benefited because so many times we've stopped and we've been punished.